I'm Vince Thompson, founder, chairman, CEO of Melt, and this is the conclusion of Build Brand New. This has been an amazing process for me. It's a lifelong dream. I've always wanted to share what wisdom I have had and gained of my 40 years in the business since I went to Auburn, since I came from Chatham, Alabama, for the next generation of you, the next marketers and the next executives. And the feedback and has been just tremendous. So first of all, thank you so much. It's been a tremendous labor of love. I'm excited about the book. I'm excited about the impact it's going to make. And I'm able to share this with many thousands of you. So let's wrap it up real quick. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Vinny Inc., at MeltATL. Hit me up on LinkedIn. You know I'll respond. Sign up for our newsletter at meltatl.com and the podcast on Spotify and Apple. So keep the job you get. And as we've talked about through this whole process, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it's going to be a tumble cycle out there for a while. There's not going to be a magical switch flipped and everything's going to go back to normal pre-COVID. It's just not going to happen. It's going to be a while. It could be months, could be years. Your college attendance has been altered in a virtual environment. I know that personally with my son Carter as well. The intern process is going to be altered for a while in a virtual environment. The job search process, obviously we've talked about, it's going to be 500 casts to get those job leads, what you do with them when you get them. And my success now and then and continues to be not afraid to get my knees skinned. Failure is only defined as the failure to try. Try some new things. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. Get thrown off that saddle. Get back on that saddle. Think about the value and the results that your experience can bring to an organization and couch it and talk about it in those terms. And don't be afraid to do anything. Volunteer. Come early. Stay late. Offer to do things that you may think are beneath you or below you, but I don't think that they are even for me. And people will tell you that. When I started Melt, I had already had a successful career, and my first project was to move Powerade equipment on the sidelines of athletic trainers, and I was glad to get that. 20 years later, I'm still glad to get it. And I hate to break the bad news to you, but your generation was known for being job hoppers, for instant gratification, for wanting to be the CEO immediately, and if not, you'd leave a job for 2 or 3 months. Those days are over, O-V-E-R. You got to bear down if you get the job, and you got to bear down to keep the job, and you got to work extra hard to motivate yourself in a virtual environment now and maybe for quite a while. So be accountable. Be there. Hey, what can I do next? What do you need? Do you need me to do something? Those types of things are going to be those intangibles for you to get and keep that coveted internship or first job. Here's some great rules to live by. Outwork everybody. Don't hop around. Those days are over anyway. Get you some note cards and write some handwritten notes to folks. Continue to build your personal brand. Who do you want to emulate? Tim Cook, Apple, Phil Knight, Nike, Condi Rice, LeBron James, whoever it is, who you don't or you don't like. Gain as much experience as you can because that's going to contribute into the growth of your personal brand. Work the heck out of LinkedIn every day. Build your resume from an inverted pyramid process. You know what we mean. Lead with the objective, experience, no word, very appealing visual format, no generic outreach to websites or those types of things as well. Keep the grandma test alive and going on social media. If you don't want grandma to see it, don't post it. It's okay to be authentic. Bring the heat in a virtual environment. Know the heck out of your target. The business, the job, the company, the CEO, the person you're interviewing with. Look for those emotional cues. Interview the interviewer. You can leverage them. That information is right at the palm of your hand. And continue to pursue your passion, as I do, with great zeal and great belief in yourself. We're all going through this together now. I hope Build Brand New has helped you. I hope the other tools that we offer to you for free, the great podcasts, we'll have 100 more in 2021 on Apple and Spotify. We're going to release the best of coming up. Sign up for our newsletter at meltatl.com. It's full of chock full of tips. Obviously, the book, we've got the meltdown going on, and we're going to have more things. We got the great big list that you can use as a resource in a database, and it's just been a tremendous pleasure for me to be able to contribute and help you this year. So don't forget, we got more coming up for 2021, but if you haven't bought your book yet, Build Brand New, available on Amazon.com. I'm Vince Thompson, founder, chairman, and CEO of Melt, and that's it for Build Brand New.